So they've released the name, finally, of the person that was shot and killed at the Canon City officer involved Canon City shooting. Fremont County Coroner Randy Keller identified the man who died in the officer-involved shooting Saturday night as Dalton Lee Buckholtz, 28 years old, of Canon City. He died on the scene in the 3000 block of US 50. They involved two Canon City Police Departments. This is CanyonCityDailyRecord.com. In a press release Sunday evening, the CBI said that the circumstances are being investigated. The two officers have been placed on administrative leave. And apparently the two officers, they made contact with the driver, who I guess is Dalton Buckholtz. So they made contact with Dalton Buckholtz. He was driving a black 1999 Infiniti, 10 p.m. Saturday on US 50 near the Quality Inn. And then that's it, right? Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Now we got a dead Dalton Buckholtz. Dalton Buckholtz had some tattoos on his face, had like a tattoo going down, looked like a beard. He died at the scene because they said that the cops, shot and killed him. They are going to send Dalton Buckholtz for an autopsy on Tuesday, but that's, he was probably shot and killed, right? So, really, we just need the body and dash cameras. Just release the body and dash cameras so that way we, as the general public, can see what the fuck is going on, right? Quit fucking around with this shit. Every time there's a dead body, just release the body and the dash cam, just immediately. The way I've been seeing the cities that got their shit together is there's like some sort of information officer, and he says, he's, Rob Schneider of the Houston, Texas police or whatever, and he just wanted the public to know about a recent shooting that had happened. Gets out in the front of the story way, that's, if you're the good guys, why wouldn't you just, what'd you do? What'd you do last night? What happened? No, you're the good guys, you're the heroes. So what'd you do? You shot Dalton Buckholtz. You shot and killed 28-year-old Dalton Buckholtz of Canon City. For some reason, he was driving an Infiniti. He's by the hotel. You stop him. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Dead body. That's it, huh? And then we're just supposed to just go along with it. Don't ask any questions. And this is all the media tells us. And nobody seems to want to know anymore. He's also a white guy. And, I'll say two things. I think, for one thing, unless you're KKK, white people are not a monolith. Unless you're KKK, that's white nationalism is just a bunch of fucking low-life pieces of shit, right? You're coalescing around something that you didn't even accomplish. So, white nationalism, fuck white nationalism. I think sometimes people don't give a shit about these officer-involved shootings because the motherfuckers are guilty of some shit. They're criminals and engaged in some criminal shit. But I also notice that white people don't speak out on behalf of anybody, whether it's black, brown, white, just right-wing fascist motherfuckers. Clearly, if that person had the Nazis and KKK and Confederates, right, they would just, and then everybody would watch and say, well, must have done something. No, you're fucking scared and you couldn't stand up. And that's how come the KKK, good people, the reason why the KKK got to have free reign is because good people wouldn't stand up. Good people wouldn't stand up against the white supremacist violence, the fascist, Mississippi burning her crosses late at night, hood-wearing fucking terrorist bullshit. So I think some of these cases, they was doing some bullshit, so who would speak out about that? But I think other cases, it's clear as fucking day that the person got, shot and killed and they didn't deserve it, and nobody says shit. It's like, oh. And frankly, I think it's more insane to think that the police could do no wrong. That's more of an insane position. You think putting on a hat and a badge automatically makes everything that you do right and proper and good? What the fuck's wrong with you? Are you okay? What the fuck is the matter with you? You're a fascist, right-wing, fucking bullying, low-life son of a bitch, right? Hey, some people could look at, a magazine and they'll say, huh, that actor, that actor who is pretending to bully those other people. That male model. That male model who's pretending to bully other people. That's what I identify with. A male model who pretends to bully others. Huh. You have some interesting, fucked up heroes there. I don't know, man. I think you might be a bully. So yeah, I think even if it was on some dumb shit, I don't see why people speaking out about it. And in some respects, you know, black people with George Floyd and with Andrew Brown, with Adam Toledo, with Dante Wright, with all these ones that are making traction in the headlines, they're saying even even the ones that are engaged in criminality, you can't stop killing people of color even if they're engaged in criminality. So they'll fight, you know, for their people no matter what. And white people, whether it's right or wrong, if it's in the wrong, that's when you should speak up, right? So even if it's in the wrong, I don't see and hear many white people saying jack shit about shit. This guy looks like, you know, he's got tattoos all over his face and shit, so I feel like whether it was right or wrong, people will assume he was in the wrong. Cops ain't saying shit. Why would we assume that they're in the right if they're the heroes? Release the dash and the body cameras immediately. But, yeah, there you go. So, Dalton Lee Buckholtz, 28 years old, Canon City, died on the scene, 3000 block of US 50. Not for sure what happened. Part of me, I guess, is giving the police the benefit of the doubt, but the other part of me is saying, why the fuck would I do something like that? Release the videos, let us see what's happening. If you come up on them and that's an execution, that's some bullshit. Fuck you. But if they jump in the vehicle and they're driving around all crazy, putting other people's, you know, lives in danger, then you had to do what you had to do. Let the video, you know. Some good news, New Mexico police arrest a man in a cold case, murder case. So something happened a long time ago, and they finally, Alamogordo, New Mexico State Police, Investigation Bureau agents assisted the Anaheim Police Department from California, April 28, 2021, tracking down a murder suspect in Alamogordo. The male suspect was identified as William LePere, 64, from Alamogordo, who was wanted in a cold case murder, 1980s, Anaheim, California, and that's kind of it. LADailyPost.com, submitted by Carol A. Clark, May 3rd, 2021, 8:20 p.m. And that's enough. That's enough for today.